So in this class, I'm going to draw the projections of a line. So read the statement. So assume that a line AB, it is having its true length is 60 mm. So it's given that the line is 20 in front of VP and it is parallel to VP. They also specified the position of AB. So point A should be 10 mm above HP and B should be 50 above HP. So you need to draw the projections of the line and also determine the traces. So let's start with an XY line and randomly creating it. So check the layer property. So change the layer to construction because I'm drawing XY line now. So let's start with construction. So draw a line. So initially I'm drawing it randomly. See that ortho is on so that you can draw a horizontal line. So let's create text. So use text option, create a text box, name it as XY. So use naming as the font, the style, text style. So just click that and add a text there. So start with X. So I'm copying this. Control C is for copy. Control V, I'll paste it here and edit the text to Y. So let's name VP and HP. Control V. So the space below XY line in first angle projections represent the horizontal plane. So I will name this as HP. Here I'm going to put it as VP. So to edit, just double click the text box. Then you can edit the text. So I created the XY line. Then so I think you know the position of point A now. So point A is 20 in front of VP and 10 mm above HP. So I will initially draw the end projector of A. So let's draw a line. So I'm drawing construction line. So randomly I'll create a line. So see that you switch on the snap. See, we are picking a point nearer to the line. So it will touch the line, but so since ortho is on, see I need to represent the in front the above distance, no above distance of A. So here the line should be 10, which is given. So I will add a value there, 10 mm. Press enter. Press escape. So this point should represent point A or the front view of A. So let's create a point there. So I am picking this endpoint as point A. Then let's create the top view of A. So I will create one more line. So you know the in front of distance, no? In front of distance is 20 mm. So let's mark it as 20. Enter. Press escape. So I will mark one more point. This should represent the top view of A. So let's add text. I'm copying this. So let's paste it here and change it to A. So A represents the top view of point A. Control V. So I'm pasting it here. So let's edit this to A prime. This is the front view. Press escape. So I'll click on the graphic window. So we actually created the text. So now, so let me So they say that the line should be parallel to it is parallel to the vertical plane, no? So parallel to vertical plane. So the in front of distance of A and B are, sorry, yeah, the in front of distance of A and B are the same. So I will draw a line, a locus line passing through A. So before that, let me finish the top view, because, sorry, front view. You can find the true inclination with the horizontal plane in the front view. So they didn't mention the true inclination. We need to find that. So, but they mentioned the above distance of B. So I will draw a locus line of B, because I can't straight away get the position of B. So randomly I will draw a line. I will consider that as the locus line. Okay. So before that, let's offset this line to 50, because see, the above distance of B should be 50, no? So it's clearly mentioned. So I will use offset instead of creating a new line and readjusting it. I will just use offset option. So use offset. Let's pick this line. First set the distance to 50, enter. I'm selecting this point line. So show the orientation and click on the graphic window. Then you will get a line. Okay. So I need to change the line style. So I'm going for locus line option. So if you want, you can also draw a locus line from A. So you can go for offset. You know the above distance, no? Above distance is 10 mm. So I will use offset instead of drawing a new line, no? So I will override this to 10. Let's select this and place it above the XY line. So this will be considered as the locus line of A. So I will change the property of that line by changing the layer. So now I am done with the locus lines. See, so what's the true length of the line? It is 60 mm. Okay. So since this object is parallel to the vertical plane, you can view the true shape of the line in the front view. True shape or true length as well as true inclination in the front view. So I know the front view length, sorry, the true length of the line, which is equal to 60, but I don't know the front view inclination. So this line, as already told, is the locus line of B. So point B should lie on this plane. So I need to draw a line such a way that uh, the line should be 60 and it should touch this line. So I will use line option. So before that, since I'm drawing a inclined line now, I will switch off ortho. So let's select a line. So uh, so initially let's create under construction option. So I'm using line. So I'll start from this point. So let's just observe uh, the box that is represented. So that box with blue color text is actually represents the length of the line. So I'll fix the length of the line as 60. So let's press tab, but I don't know the inclination. But you can move the line such a way that it touches the snap should be switched on, and see that it touches this locus line. Okay. So let's select that point. Then you actually created the text there. Sorry, created a line. So let me redo this. Press escape. So for my convenience, instead of selecting this as a locus line, no, I will make it center line. Sorry, construction geometry at present. Then later I'm going to change it to the locus line. So because I didn't pick it properly, so that's why I changed the properties. So let me select a line now. So I'll start from this point, then change the dimension to 60 and press tab, move the cursor, see that you touch the that particular line. Okay, so now it is touching the line. So you can convert back to locus line. See that it actually touches that. It should only touch it. So I'm done with the front view. So this inclination should represent the true inclination. So now I'm going to create a point there. So let's create a point. So I'll change the properties to construction once again. Sorry, actually this is active now. So I need to press escape, otherwise. Okay, I will change it to locus line, press escape, see that you unselect that. Now let me create a point. So I will pick this point. So this should represent the front view of B. Okay, this is the true this is the final projection of the front view of AB. So this point should represent B prime. So I will initially complete the top view, then I'm going to change the style once again. So let me switch on the ortho because I need to draw a vertical line now and projector from B. So before that, let's draw one more locus line here. So I will draw a parallel line to XY line. Escape and create one more line. So see that it touches that, crosses that. You can trim it at any time. So I'm going to trim this. Okay. So this should represent the final top view. So let's mark with a point. So I'll pick this. So press escape. So add a text there. So I'll use it. I'll just copy this. So paste it here and change the text. Edit the text. So this should be B prime. Okay. Straight away, I'm not actually changing the property to object because I need to create horizontal and vertical traces now. So in this case, I need to extend this line such a way that it intersects the XY line. So that should represent the horizontal trace. And for this problem, since it is parallel to VP, so you don't have a vertical trace. So it's opposite to previous problem. So let me extend this line. So I'm opting for, instead of trim now, I will go for extend. So I will extend this line such a way that it touches the XY line. Then from here, I need to drop a vertical. So I'm using a line. I'm picking the line. So see that you pick the intersection point, draw a vertical, escape. So let me realign this to different position. Switch off ortho once. Okay, I will just. So now I need to extend the top view. So use extend. So I'm selecting this. So this point of intersection should represents the top view of the horizontal trace, and this represents the horizontal trace, front view of the horizontal trace. So let's trim this line. So use trim option. So I'll select this. So let's mark the traces with points. Okay, so this actually represents the horizontal trace. For this problem, since it is parallel to VP, we don't have our vertical trace doesn't exist. Okay, I'm done with the problem. So instead of convert this into an object, I will draw one more line joining these 2 points, and I will consider that as an object. So let me draw lines joining AB in the front view. Press escape, press enter, and join AB joining the top views. Okay, so I will convert this into an object. Similarly, the top view as an object. So you can actually select multiple entities and change the properties at a time. So press escape. Now I need to mention the dimensions. No, so let's use dimension option. So I need to show the distance between these two entities, which is 50. Then need to show the distance between these two entities, which is 10, which is given actually, and also the in front of distance between these lines. Press escape. So I'm done with the problem. If you want to find the true inclination, no, so you can use once again, let me create a dimension between this entity and the locus line. So the solution should be 42. So the true inclination should be 42 degrees. So I'm done with the solution. So you can realign this. So to realign, just switch on the ortho. I will drag these entities. Similarly, so don't delete them, only just adjust them. So I'm realigning them. Okay, so I'm going to move these entities. So let's select them at a time. So use move. Okay, pick a random point and move them nearer to the XY line. Press escape. So I'm done with the problem. So suppose if you want to just check whether you allotted a different line thickness. So since we defined line thickness to object now, so that can be, you can also view that directly in model space. Press escape. So I will show how to do it. See, you have an option available under the status bar. So here this icon is actually representing show height line weight. Okay, at present it is switched off. So if I select this, then you can clearly observe, see, it has a different thickness. The center lines, sorry, the locus lines have a different thickness, and they are different from the construction lines. So you can clearly observe it even before converting the drawing into a PDF form. So if you don't find this icon uh, in the status bar, you can go to customization and pick this option. See that this is switched on, line weight. So press escape. So we are done with the problem. So you can take a printout. So go to view layout. So you can rearrange it. See, always check whether you are following 1:1 ratio. until unless they specify uh, to follow a particular ratio in the problem. You need to always keep the scale as 1:1. Okay, so this looks good. You can take a printout. So I'll show how to add details to the to this title block. So by default, I created these entities in the template itself. So just now I want to add some data. So to add data, just use text box. Simply place it there. So to control it, no, just better. It is better to switch off both ortho and snap. So just zoom in and add a text box. So you can type it as. So since this topic is related to projection of lines, no, I can simply say projection of lines. You can change the text. Okay, I'll use same text as naming. So I'll pick this. So I can add text here like projection of lines. Okay, you can extend this text box and just click on the graphic window. So the data will be pasted here. Similarly, you can also add your details. So for mid exams, better to create a text template initially and add your details.